Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar, and I just read this. I don't even remember this existing. Like this came out judging by the art inside. And let's just kind of flip open because I'm going to talk about the art first. Actually, this is probably a good page right here. Ignore the ad over here. Just look at this page. Judging by the art, this looks like late '90s. Looks absolutely like late '90s. It's got very digital-looking colors. People really love those gradients, man. You know, you just click, and then it puts a gradient across something for you. Art's very late '90s looking, very digital coloring. So I imagine that's when this came out. I don't actually know. And the writing is 100% Warren Ellis, which isn't surprising because if you look at the credits, oh look, Warren Ellis. Huh. Funny how that works. It sounds just like him too. Ah, they like to watch, Kurtz notes. Recalling the number of escapes made from this facility, he can't help but be a little contemptuous of their sad, worrying eyes. Kurtz did not expect the place to be so quiet. The insect soundtrack of the camera's slow, watchful arcs is the loudest thing in the building. It's like walking through some terrible gallery. Kurtz admires the quality of the soundproofing. Kurtz likes it here. Now, of course, Warren Ellis, he kind of really made his bones with Transmetropolitan, which I haven't read the whole series, but I've read enough of Transmetropolitan to get a pretty decent feel for his writing. Plus, he wrote Authority, and gosh, what else? He wrote a ton of stuff. I mean, I guess it's kind of befitting somebody who's had a, pretty long career writing comic books. Let's see what Wikipedia says. Anything else that's like really stands out? Because I know he did some superhero stuff. Oh yeah, he did some X books, didn't he? I forgot about those. Ultimate. Who cares? I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So he's written a lot of stuff. The one I think of when I think of Warren Ellis mainly is just Transmetropolitan. Also the Authority. Anyway, he's got this penchant for sounding like Warren Ellis. Whatever he's writing, it sounds like Warren Ellis. This book is no different. This book deals heavily in the themes of madness, of how dirty the world is, corruption, that kind of stuff. That's where we're at. So he's going to this asylum. It's the asylum where they keep Carnage, and also just a bunch of, like totally random dudes who then get a bunch of needles shot in their faces. Like, what? What? The art makes me feel dirty. This is probably a great example of that. I look at him, I feel dirty. I just feel dirty looking at that. It's kind of weird how some of this stuff looks. Like, this is a great page for the weirdness. Like, look how lovingly rendered all this background stuff is. There's greebling, random shading lines, everything in here to make it feel dirty, to make it low, to bring it down. This is a disgusting facility. Look, there's standing water. That's the setting we're in. We're surrounded by grunge and dirt and gunk and goo, and it's terrible. It's not sanitary. There we go. Which is funny because it's a sanitarium. There's like a play there, you know. If you ever watch oh gosh, it was a Sam Neill movie. It's about like Lovecraft type themes. In the Mouth of Madness, maybe was the name of it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It starts in an asylum, and it's like the stereotypical asylum like this, like the one that's in pop culture, as opposed to the real ones, which are way just completely different. And it's like that, you know. You've got people locked up; they're screaming and raving, and as Sam Neill said, "Oh God, not the Carpenters again." It's a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good movie. I like it. I recommended it to somebody, and they noped out within seconds because of the unrealistic depiction of mental asylums, which I say they missed a really good movie. There's lots of crazy art in here. This art is intentionally grubby feeling, and I'm looking for just the right page. One page over from, yeah, here we go. Look at the insanity on display here. Now, one book I've been reading, if you've been following my channel the last few months, and you know it, is The Swamp Thing 100-Page Giants. And this is the same kind of stuff that you see with the red in there when things are getting distorted and twisted around. It's the same kind of insanity. And this is horrifying and it's disgusting. And I think it's probably a good depiction of the state of mind of Cletus Cassidy. And again, the writing is 100% Warren Ellis. My name is Cletus Cassidy, and I love people. And I kill people, and I love it. I know 9 million ways to kill a body, and I love every single one of them. All dull, day, every day, right up until I hit the hay. I think of bodies, burst bodies, bodies slit, right up the middle, and shared across 100 nice little gardens. When I sleep, I dream of ways to kill a body that ain't nobody thought of yet. Occasionally I dream of Mom and Pop squirting into the sink and that old garbage disposal just grinding and gnawing on the old man's skull. He is seriously got some problems. And that was before he got the symbiote, the Carnage symbiote that made him what he is. Now, one thing that always kind of baffles me in stories like this and other superhero stories, you've got this character who's completely insane. They're incurably insane. This guy that was showing up here to the asylum is here to be his psychiatrist. It goes about as well as you might imagine it goes. I'm not going to show you that, but it goes about as well as you might imagine it goes. And they're going to cure him. The man has killed dozens, if not hundreds or thousands of people. If anybody deserves a death penalty, isn't it a mass murderer? You know, why hasn't somebody just picked him up and dropped Carnage from orbit? Oh wait, the Sentry did that, and I think Carnage got better afterwards. Okay, why hasn't somebody just thrown him into the sun? Problem solved. No more Carnage. Why hasn't somebody separated the symbiote from Cletus Cassidy, put a bullet in Cassidy's head, and then set the symbiote on fire and killed it? You know, like, at some point, respect for human life says you have to stop something from taking human life. But we never explore that theme in these kind of comics. We always just kind of go into the mind of the killer, a mind that Warren Ellis is so excellently equipped to delve into. The writing was top-notch. The art, I don't really like the art, but it results in some really great pages. Oh, hold on. It might be the next page. This is great. Nope, it's one more page over. Come on, where is it? Where is it? There's this page where, yeah, this right here. Okay, so here's just, you know, a random, boring old city street. Kind of okay art. Like, it's not great. It's kind of indie-ish for 90s Marvel. But you know what? It's alright. It's alright. And then, this is what makes it great. Takes his claw and he cuts across the scene. And he shows the meaty guts of it all. Oh! Scratch the surface, and you reveal the real world, all red and raw and senseless. And that's the world I like, the world I show. The world I am. Carnage is a sicko, and this book really just goes into just how sick that man is. If you're in the mood for that, this book is your jam. Looks like this is 95. I see a little mark there. This is a post-Malibu acquisition, I reckon. Don't really like the art, but boy, there's some great looking stuff in there for, like, things are going crazy, you know? Yeah, this is... you gotta be in the mood for something edgy. And if you are, this is the book for you. If you're not, stay away. It's only $1. I think I got my dollar's worth reading this. It kind of makes me want to go read more, but I'm probably not gonna. You know, at some point, you just have to be like, you know what? I don't need to put more of this to my brain. At least that's how I feel. Your mileage may, can, and should vary. But until next time, you have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. And, you know, like, le bye-bye. That's French. It means the bye-bye.